Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once he grows up. The purpose of art is washing the dust of daily life off our souls. Youth has no age, all children are artists. The problem is how to remain an artist once he grows up. Some painters transform the sun into a yellow spot, others transform a yellow spot into the sun. The artist is a receptacle for emotions that come from all over the place, from the sky, from the earth, from a scrap of paper, from a passing shape, from a spider's web. My mother said to me, "If you are a soldier, you will become a general. If you are a monk, you will become a pope." Instead, I was a painter, and became Picasso. Action is the foundational key to all success. It takes a long time to become young. Everything you can imagine is real. Art is the lie that enables us to realize the truth. Others have seen what is and asked why. I have seen what could be and asked why not. Painting is just another way of keeping a diary. Ah, good taste. What a dreadful thing. Taste is the enemy of creativeness. Only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. The chief enemy of creativity is good sense. Learn the rules like a pro, so you can break them like an artist. Bad artists copy. Good artists steal. I do not seek. I find. An idea is a point of departure and no more. As soon as you elaborate it, it becomes transformed by thought. Art is not the application of a canon of beauty but what the instinct and the brain can conceive beyond any canon. When we love a woman we don't start measuring her limbs. Colors, like features, follow the changes of the emotions. Everything is a miracle. It is a miracle that one does not dissolve in one's bath like a lump of sugar. He can who thinks he can, and he can't who thinks he can't. This is an inexorable, indisputable law. I don't believe in accidents. There are only encounters in history. There are no accidents. Painting is a blind man's profession. He paints not what he sees, but what he feels, what he tells himself about what he has seen. What one does is what counts and not what one had the intention of doing. I am always doing that which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it. I paint objects as I think them, not as I see them. If only we could pull out our brain and use only our eyes. It took me 4 years to paint like Raphael, but a lifetime to paint like a child. Love is the greatest refreshment in life. The world today doesn't make sense, so why should I paint pictures that do? There are only two types of women, goddesses and doormats. Here is no abstract art. You must always start with something. Afterward you can remove all traces of reality. To copy others is necessary, but to copy oneself is pathetic. Accidents, try to change them, it's impossible. The accidental reveals. One must act in painting as in life, directly. Have you seen these William Blake quotes for the creative soul? By amusing myself with all these games, all this nonsense, all these picture puzzles, I became famous. I am only a public entertainer who has understood his time. This idea of art for art's sake is a hoax. One never knows what one is going to do. One starts a painting and then it becomes something quite else. It is remarkable how little the willing of the artist intervenes. A picture lives by its legend, not by anything else. The people who make art their business are mostly imposters. A picture is not thought out and settled beforehand. While it is being done it changes as one's thoughts change. People want to find a meaning in everything and everyone. That's the disease of our age. We artists are indestructible, even in a prison, or in a concentration camp. I would be almighty in my own world of art, even if I had to paint my pictures with my wet tongue on the dusty floor of my cell. Art is the elimination of the unnecessary. I begin with an idea and then it becomes something else. Without great solitude, no serious work is possible. Every now and then one paints a picture that seems to have opened a door and serves as a stepping stone to other things. There is only one way to see things, until someone shows us how to look at them with different eyes. Go and do the things you can. That is how you get to do them. Inspiration exists, but it has to find us working. We don't grow older, we grow riper. Every act of creation is first an act of destruction. It is your work in life that is the ultimate seduction. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away.